I'm wrapped in my blanket because it's fucking cold, although it's only 14 degrees, but I'm a tropical baby, okay? So, I'm making this video today because I've noticed there aren't a lot of people who talk about wrist pain and BMX, so I find it pretty significant, so I'll be making that video now. When you're new to BMX, you want to go out and ride your bike almost every day. Like every chance you get, you're just gonna like ride your bike, do stuff with it, try and learn tricks. And I guess bunny hops are like one of the first tricks everyone's gonna try and learn. And it can be kind of hard, like I still don't really know how to bunny hop properly. But yeah, basically it involves a lot of pulling with your hands. And I guess that's what people kind of get wrong, like, because you do have to pull, yeah, but then a lot of people really hurt themselves while trying to do bunny hops, or just anything involving BMX, because the problem is, you're supposed to absorb all the impact through your legs instead of your hands, and people don't really get that. So mostly when people like jump or like whatever they do, you're gonna like absorb everything through your hands, and that's not really good for your hands or wrist. So basically you have to make sure that you have a strong grip on your bike. Now, by strong I don't mean too strong either. By strong I just mean you hold onto your bike like so, and you don't like limp around like that. Because what happens is if you, for example, jump and you land like that, your wrists are going to kind of go backwards against their natural position, and that can really damage your wrist. So just have a strong grip and don't land like that. Instead, just try and land like that. And when you land from a specific height, you should try and absorb all the impact through your legs instead of your arms. Okay, that being said, now moving on to your diet. What people sometimes don't really talk about as much as well is, fuck, I can't speak English, I'm foreign. Basically diet is also really important in riding BMX because you need a lot of protein and fiber in your diet, and that is because protein from meat, for example chicken, whatever, I just prefer chicken. Yeah, the protein helps build and repair muscle tissue, which is really important for riding BMX. So you don't have to eat meat every day, maybe twice or 3 times a week would be enough. At least that's how much I eat meat per week. And then also other things like carbs, for example, would be good for just like explosive power. Or just, oh no, actually that's wrong. Carbs are good for more like endurance sport. So BMX is pretty much an endurance sport. So yeah, eat maybe like bread, pasta, rice, that'd be okay. And also a lot of other stuff like vegetables. Like broccoli, for example, has a lot of fiber, and that's really good for you, and it's also good for your lungs. Science. You should probably include some meat in your diet. Greens like broccoli, spinach, avocado is pretty good, and also nuts and eggs because they also have a lot of protein, which helps strengthen your body. So yeah, basically when your wrist hurts after riding, you should probably just stop riding, because most of the time, or at least that was for me, my wrist would start to hurt, but then I didn't want to stop riding because it was so much fun and I loved riding. So even though it hurt, I was just like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to keep riding. And I end up making the pain worse, which is of course not good. And at one point, it was just so bad, it was like kind of swollen. So don't do that. Once you notice any pain anywhere in your body really, you should just stop. And you just have to wait for your pain to go away and basically for your body part to heal. And in this video I'm talking about wrist pain, so if you have wrist pain, just stop riding and wait for it to heal. And by wait for it to heal, I don't mean wait for the pain to go away, because it takes longer than that. Maybe 1 week after you won't feel any pain anymore, but then that doesn't mean it's fully healed yet. So typically it takes maybe 3 weeks for your wrist to fully heal, or I don't know, any other body part pretty much, but I haven't been riding for 3 weeks now. Oh, and I still have to wait 2 weeks until my wrists are okay, and then I'll get to ride my bike again. But yeah, basically if you're hurt, something must be damaged, you know? So your body is trying so hard to repair, and it's replacing all the cells in your damaged area, and has to replace there are like so many types of cells in your wrist alone. So there are like muscle cells that support your bone and all that, and your joints, tendons maybe, and bones, and everything really. So you need to give your body time to heal that body part. And you can help your body by speeding up the process. And you just have to eat well. And then don't do too much shit with your wrist, like lifting stuff or riding your bike, you know? Just give your body a moment to really do what it needs to do. And between that time, you can do some exercises. So maybe wait until like a week after, when your wrist is not hurting as much anymore, and you can do some exercises like circles, or like, what's it called? Stress balls, just like squishing them really helps. And also just like pressing, like, just like make a fist and like extend, flex. That really helps as well. And you can do some other exercises as well, like push yourself off the wall or like against the wall, and like shifting your weight back and forth. That really helps with building your wrist strength as well. So yeah, basically that is pretty much it. And you could also do daily exercises to improve or strengthen your muscles or your wrist strength in general. And just do what I told you before, the circles, squishing the stress ball, pushing yourself off the wall and stuff. That really helps. I know it sounds really stupid, but it does help. Or you can just like play around with Play-Doh. That really helps as well. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say throughout this video is eat well, so have a good diet, and don't overdo or override BMX, and also just take care of your body in general and do some exercise, you know? So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I know it's boring, but I just felt like making this because no one has really made this kind of video of explaining wrist pain, and I find it pretty significant. So yeah, see you next time.